Welcome to the Execution Lab with Michele McCain. This is day 3 of my 60-day journey with AXP, where I'm documenting discoveries, insights, and breakthroughs around business, communication, visibility, client acquisition, and execution. Today's discovery: should I stop explaining what I do? One of the ideas I explored today was this: stop explaining what you do and start helping people recognize themselves in the problem you solve. At first, I thought this was simply a marketing lesson. The more I sat with it, the more I realized it was opening up a much bigger conversation. For years, I've described myself as a performance coach. That's still true. What this conversation revealed is that the work I've been doing for years has a much broader application than the situations in which it is often presented. Most people don't have a capability problem. They have an execution problem. The moment I recognized that, it opened up a much bigger conversation. Yes, it applies to speakers. Yes, it applies to performers, but it also applies to founders, consultants, entrepreneurs, professionals, people learning new skills, and people trying to reinvent themselves. It applies to anyone who knows what they need to do but is not consistently doing it. Even something as simple as a highly qualified Spanish-speaking professional who knows enough English to communicate with international patients but lacks the confidence to consistently use it. That's not a capability problem, that's an execution problem. The problem is no longer tied only to a stage. The problem is tied to execution. That realization doesn't change what I do. It gives me another perspective on how to communicate what I do and who it may help. Today's discovery wasn't about changing my business. It was about recognizing a broader application of the work I've already been doing for years. And that's what I'm discovering about business, communication, execution, visibility, and client acquisition through this process. For now, I'm curious to see what the next discovery will be inside the Execution Lab and my conversations with AXP. I'm Michele McCain. Keep on reaching.